What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick of the Miami Marlins versus Atlanta Braves MLB matchup going down Saturday, April 13th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is going to get you access to the weighting and rating of my plays. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my nerfies and yerfies that I don't release at Pick Dawgz, as well as my first 5 plays, and also access to my late information plays that come in throughout the day, whether it's money moves, line moves, pitching changes, injury scratches, anything that comes down the pipe. You're going to know where it is. So if that sounds like something you're rolling with, and you're betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season, text 775-636-7674, and we'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. The Miami Marlins sending out Max Meyer to the mound in this one, while the Braves will counter with Chris Sale. And Max Meyer's been solid out of the gate, 1-0 with a 2.45 ERA. We didn't see him at all in the 2023 season. We only saw him 6 innings in 2022, where he kind of got roughed up a little bit. But, the good thing for Max Meyer is that, he has been another one of those pitchers that has just been next in line in that, that factory of quality starting pitchers that the Miami Marlins have and have produced year in and year out for the last, few seasons. And we've seen guys like Sixto Sanchez, Sandy Alcantara come out of the system, Max Meyer, Yuri Perez, even though he's got Tommy John, but still, Yuri Perez next on that list. It's a factory of quality starting pitching that the Miami Marlins have in that system. And I think Max Meyer's next in line, but it's going to be a tough matchup for him here. The Atlanta Braves, they've been inconsistent out of the gate, and I've said before, and I'll say it again, the Atlanta Braves are going to be fine. They're going to be the team that probably goes on like a 27-5 run, from May to June. So all of a sudden enter the All-Star break 20 games above 500 or something. But right now, yeah, it's been a little bit inconsistent. But the one thing you can't say about the Atlanta Braves is that the offense hasn't been there. I mean, you look at their last 10 games, they have been held below 4 runs. Only once they've scored 4 more runs in 9 of their last 10, but it's been the defense and the pitching at times that's let this team down. Gave up 5 runs in a loss to the Phillies. Had to have multiple Herculean efforts in the comeback against the series. Against in the series against the Arizona Diamondbacks. They lost 2 of 3 against the Mets because they gave up 8 and 16 runs in the 2 losses. So if the pitching holds up, which I think it can here, I think the Braves can be in a good spot here. Chris Sale, we still have to see how this guy's going to fare long term. He finally got back into the swing of things in 2023 after a very, very small sample size in 2022. But so far, the early results for Sale have been good. 13 strikeouts to 2 walks, 4 runs allowed on 9 hits over 10 2/3 innings of work. But the thing for me here is that the Braves, still one of the league's best teams as a unit against right-handed pitching, while the Miami Marlins, entering Friday's action, dead last in team OPS and in isolated power against left-handed pitching, despite one of the bigger sample sizes, the biggest sample size in terms of plate appearances against lefties this season. The Miami Marlins have had 232 plate appearances against lefties this season. Like I said, have the worst team OPS and isolated power numbers in baseball. So they are simply not connecting against southpaws. And like I said, I think that could benefit Chris Sale here. Atlanta, on the other hand, they don't have a huge sample size. They're actually 7th from the bottom in terms of smallest sample size of plate appearances against righties this season. But what we have seen, the Atlanta Braves picked up right where they left off from last season, leading baseball, and in team OPS and isolated power. And I think this is just going to be a lot to a little in this game. No offense to Max Meyer. He's a solid starter, but he's not going to win every start, and he's not going to have a great start every time out. I think the Atlanta Braves get to him early and often. I think they get the job done here on the run line. So give me Atlanta here, minus 1.5 runs, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.